In this video, I'm going to help try to solve your dog's habit of eating its own poop. Now, with over 20 years of experience with small animals and small dogs, I have come across this issue as well. Now, as a reminder, in case you are not aware, that a dog eating its own poop stems back from a long time in the past with dogs whenever it was naturally in the wild to eat its own poop whenever maybe food would be scarce, or to hide its own scent from predators, just like cats do, or to have something to eat as a tasty snack whenever there's no food available, when it was scarce. So, with that being said, in the common days, sometimes your dog will pick up on bad habits, especially whenever you're yelling and screaming at it not to go into the floor. Now what happens then is, since dogs are learned from their environment, learn from their own humans what to do and what not to do, and they see you picking up that poop to discard it, eventually they're going to start to hide the poop themselves, try to hide the evidence. So you may be finding your dog's poop inside its bed, especially when the dog's frequently on the floor, or you'll find them in the couch cushions. One thing to deter dogs away from eating its own poop is maybe checking on its food. What kind of food are you getting in it? Maybe switch to a different brand. I would switch to a different healthy brand that people would recommend. I use 4Health for Pets from Tractor Supply. That helped with a lot of my dog's issues with eating its own poop, considering I have 8 dogs. And another thing is, dogs sometimes will eat their poop because it's inherited, especially for females, to eat the poop of their young. So even regardless if they have baby puppies or not, they will still, it's ingrained in them to, that's what they want to do, or that's what they'll do because it's part of their nature. They clean up after themselves, or clean up after their pups. But one thing I want to convey here is, make sure that at least your dog has been to the vet. Maybe a vet visit will help determine, by weighing the dog, as if maybe the dog's underweight, and being underweight could be a sign of some kind of deficiency within its own food. Maybe feed it variety with carrots and different vegetables so that the dog will be fuller quick, and not with terrible type fillers that are in a lot of dog foods. And one thing that people like to try is using products like ones on Dr. Foster's and Smith's pet websites, where there's like an edible product for them that they eat that will shoo them away from eating poop. Kind of like the same thing that would happen if you use pineapple, because pineapple is one of the foods, I guess, that makes the poop taste nasty to them. So it's kind of like a same type of product like that. But I have found that the products are really expensive to continue to buy, especially the type of dogs that eat the poop. And with my experience only being for little dogs, it's like really expensive by the ounce of product. So I would best bet to go with the pineapple method. And it's a continuous process with that for a good while. Now the other method, I was saying, with the edible kind online of like a tree, it didn't work for me at all. And considering I have 8 dogs and 2 or 3 of them had the poop eating issue, and it didn't work with my other dog that had passed in 2014. He lived for 18 years and he was a poop eater all of his life. The problem may be just that the dog just likes to eat tasty treats, just like some dogs that like to eat cat litter. The cat box crunchies, I call them. I heard it in a group once. If you want to go to the vet, have the dog checked out, see if there's maybe a kind of intestinal problem. 2, change up his food, provide something else with better nutrients. And 3, use the pineapple method or the online method with a type of pet product. And if all those don't work, and your dog is still hiding its poop or eating it and leaving parts of it around in its cage, then you may just have a problem with a dog that will never stop eating its own poop. It's just too tasty for him. How can he resist? But yeah, I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope if you have any solutions of yourself, or you're just coming across this video, feel free to provide them in the comments below to help other people out. I'm sure they greatly appreciate it, considering that there's a lot of these questions are asked on Facebook groups for different types of animals, and it's constantly asked day after day. So if you found this video useful, please consider sharing it with somebody. It really helps out. Thanks.